time in your life, at any age. Of course, we're all born with a sixth sense, but if we aren't encouraged to use it, it can sit on the sidelines like the Patriots' backup quarterback. But almost anything, at any time, can trigger an intuitive awakening. Here are some ways to know that your psychic abilities are opening up. Psychic abilities 4. 1. You start hanging around with new people. For most people, a new or expanded spiritual awareness comes with their psychic awakening. But of course, not everyone travels the highway toward understanding at the same speed. You may be losing interest in your friends, and making new ones with a similar focus. When your psychic abilities are blossoming, you may begin to see the world in a different way. It may feel like your soul is expanding. You feel excitement and curiosity, and have a desire for richer and more meaningful relationships and conversations. Talking about the latest episode of Game of Thrones may be fun sometimes, but it's not enough. You crave meaning and depth. Amy Poehler quote. 2. Your eating habits change. Suddenly, you want lighter foods and it isn't even summer. Fruits and vegetables have a different, higher vibrational rate than your old meat and potatoes fare. Many people with psychic abilities, myself included, follow a psychic diet that consists of high vibrational foods. Why? Because we are all vibrational beings and high vibrational foods can keep us feeling better physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Foods that make you more psychic. What to eat before giving a reading. 3. You have new insights when your psychic abilities awaken. At this time, you might really feel your intuition kicking in. You might feel like you are being divinely guided. You may be getting a lot of signs that you can't ignore. None of us are newbies in the spiritual sense, but if using psychic abilities is new to you, I encourage you to take some time and learn about how your intuition works. This will give you a great understanding of why you're getting signs, and where they are coming from. Intuitive guidance explained. Where does intuition come from? Here's why it's hard to trust your intuition. 4. Third eye activity. When your psychic abilities are opening up, your third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows, might tingle or feel pressure. This is natural and normal and nothing to fear. It just means that your clairvoyance is strengthening. Clairvoyance means you receive intuitive information or communicate with spirit through images. 5. You become more physically sensitive. As you develop your psychic abilities, you might notice that your physical senses become heightened, too. This is because your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and claircognizance are opening up. How exciting! The loud TV irks you. The morning coffee smells more divine. You might notice one particular clair opening up, psychic hearing, for example, or all of them. Signs that your clairaudient experiences, it's not all in your head. 6. You're more tuned into spirit. If you are sensing the presence of spirits, you may be on your path to mediumship. All mediums have psychic abilities. Perhaps you feel spirit around. Maybe a name pops into your head. Or maybe you see an image of your friend's deceased grandma in your head. The spirits connecting with you may be your spirit guides or loved ones who've passed away. 7. A new way of dreaming. When we are awake, our perceptive faculties act as guardians against unknown input. Huh? English please. A lot of people ignore their extrasensory feelings. We debunk, and say, that must be my imagination. When we go to sleep, our logical faculties also sleep and the next higher state of awareness can come out to play and teach. If you notice you are having more dreams, or vivid dreams, it's another sign that your psychic abilities are waking up. Why not have fun with it and start a dream journal? 8. You are more sensitive to energy. When your psychic abilities open, you might develop an aversion to a particular place or individual because something doesn't feel right. It may just feel off and you don't know why. And what about the news? You may find that you can no longer watch it or read the newspaper. This is especially true for clairsentients or empaths who can feel the emotions of others. On the other hand, you can also feel when someone has a beautiful soul and wonderful energy. You start avoiding drama because it feels so yucky. You are learning to embrace your spiritual unfolding. You're unpeeling layers of beliefs from yourself, and spirituality becomes a new love for you. Read How to Do Psychic Readings Using Touch 9. You start having headaches. Have you ever exercised after not having exercised for a long time? What happens? You wake up stiff and sore the next day. For a lot of people, it's similar when their psychic abilities start opening up. Using your clairs are like using muscles you haven't used in a really long time. But just like with exercise, you'll get accustomed to receiving intuitive input and the headaches will go away. You'll learn to get grounded and centered in time. Sometimes, you might have to tweak a bit. For example, even after 15 years, I still get headaches if I give too many readings in a day. As you adjust, soak your feet in warm water or have a foot massage to redirect the energy. Naturally, if the headaches persist, talk to your doctor. Final thoughts. I hope you now have a little bit of peace about your psychic abilities. This arena is no different than any other new field of endeavor. You might be uncomfortable at first, but unfolding your intuition is a good thing. You aren't weird. You're wonderful, and you may well be ahead of the pack. If you're called to spirituality, intuition, and psychic abilities, it's your path. Congratulations!